Olivia!
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Fringe. Say what you want about Doug Ford. I personally have always said that he's a bit of a closeted conservative. I mean, when you look at his views, when you look at the pandemic and the way that he behaved, I certainly don't believe that he holds conservative views or values. But lately, Doug Ford has kind of been on fire. He's kind of been saying the quiet part out loud. And a recent press conference discussing terrible, terrible tragedy of events that, of course, I have to be careful talking about because good old ScrewTube and its censors. But today I want to show a little bit of what Doug Ford had to say because Olivia Chow, the disgraced woke Toronto mayor, was standing in behind him at this press conference, as well as Justin Trudeau. And of course, we all know that Olivia Chow likes to spend all of the city's resources and money, basically renaming what she believes are racist streets, allowing people to tent encampment out in the streets, defecate and urinate everywhere, steal from businesses. When people steal cars, I mean, car theft is up over 40% in areas like Toronto, where people's insurance bills are skyrocketing. And she simply says, I guess we just have really nice cars, instead of saying, this is an emergency. We have to tackle this problem. Now, of course, while Justin Trudeau is standing there as well, Doug Ford making his comments. And boy, hilarity ensues here, ladies and gentlemen, because while it's good to see Doug Ford speaking up about what's happening with immigration, we've talked a lot about immigration on the channel. What's interesting to see is just how angry you can tell Justin Trudeau and Olivia Chow are at his words. And we're gonna go over his statement here. It's a gooder, ladies and gents. Grab your popcorn. Let's take a peek.
To places of worship if they feel threatened. But folks, let's cut to the chase here. What lunatic goes around shooting up schools? Like that is just unacceptable. Imagine that. Imagine a little kid in a school because they're from the Jewish faith. Someone goes by and starts shooting through the school windows. These guys need to be caught. They need to be punished. They need to be thrown in jail. And I'll tell you, we have zero tolerance for this anywhere in Ontario. And it doesn't matter what race, what creed, what religion you're from. I'd be saying the exact same thing if it was another community as well. But enough is enough. You're bringing your problems from everywhere else in the world. You're bringing it to Ontario, and you're going after other Canadians, as the Prime Minister said. Unacceptable. I got an idea. Before you plan on moving to Canada, don't come to Canada if you're going to start terrorizing neighborhoods like this. Simple as that. You want
Do you see the look on Justin's face? And Olivia Chow, I'm gonna rewind it a little bit. She just turns to Justin like, "Are you gonna say something?" Let's take another look at that. Let's take another look. Watch Justin. His eyes slowly start creeping up forward, and then as soon as he says, "Don't come to Canada," Olivia Chow just shoots over to look at Justin. Let's take a look again.
neighborhoods like this. Simple as that. You want to come to Canada. You want to be a resident of Ontario. You
Guys, one more time for context. One more time. Let's take a peek. Watch. Look at Justin. Look at this face. He is livid. He's livid. Because Doug Ford's not propping up the 5,000 families from Gaza that Justin Trudeau wants to bring to Canada, or the hundreds of thousands of migrants that are coming here. Of course, we've seen reports saying that they don't even know how many illegal migrants are sitting in the country right now. They have no way of telling how many are here. Let's take another peek.
I got an idea. Before you plan on moving to Canada, don't come to Canada if you're going to start terrorizing neighborhoods like this. Simple as that. You want to come to Canada. You want to be a resident of Ontario. You get along with everyone. I don't care what background, what religion, what race you come from. You know, the diversity is our number one selling tool around the world. We have 110 nationalities here in Ontario, 200 languages being spoken. And guess what? 99% of the people get along. There's wars going all around the world, but we still get along. So all this other nonsense that we've been seeing over numbers and numbers of months, enough is enough. I'm just had it up to here. And guess what? People outside those communities, they've had it too. They aren't used to this happening here in Ontario. I'm done with this stuff.
Couldn't have been said better. Couldn't have been said better. Now, what's funny about all of this, and when you look at politics, when you look at immigration, we've all said it. I've seen it in the comments. I've seen people saying, you know, Pierre's been pretty quiet on this. Other MPs have been quiet on this, especially when the deputy PM is of Jewish background, Jewish faith. Why, or soon to be deputy PM, I should say, deputy opposition leader. Um, why is everyone so quiet? Why is everybody so mum on the subject? And a lot of people chime in and say, well, it's because they're playing the long game. It's because they don't want to lose any votes. Well, of course not. The majority of the votes that are coming into the country right now are from those that fled here from other countries. Let's take a look at what's going on, because the only politician who's actually said something, despite my participation in their party, is Maxime Bernier. There are 22 Arab countries. Why don't any of them take them in? Why don't Palestinians stay in their corner of the world in societies with the same religion and similar culture? Why is Canada obligated to welcome all the wretched of the earth? Of course, he's referring to Canada announcing five-fold increase in the visas for Palestinians from Gaza. Again, these are, as Premier Ford says, they're bringing their problems here. They're bringing their wars here. Do you guys not see what happened in Germany? This is Germany 2.0. This is Canada folding to its knees so that an invasion can happen and essentially overtake our country. If you don't think we're at risk, if you think this is about race, if you think this has anything to do with people having an intolerance of anybody, absolutely not. In fact, Premier Forrest said it best. 99% of the people all get along with each other. Nobody has a problem with anybody. We're a nation built on the strength of its diversity. And I hate using that word because Justin Trudeau and the Liberals have weaponized that word. But Canada is a very multicultural country. We've always been. I've never seen color in my life. It's always been black and white to me, ladies and gentlemen, in terms of no color. It never became an issue until everybody made it an issue, if that makes sense. And the big problem we're seeing now isn't people who are being oppressed. It's not people in forever wars. It's people that are coming to Canada for the sole purpose of destroying it, of ruining our values, of bringing different religious faiths and beliefs into our country and saying that our current system is incorrect and wrong. Something needs to be done about this. I hope that with Premier Doug Ford speaking out like this, that this becomes an issue when it comes to our next federal election, that this is another major issue when it comes to the carbon tax, when it comes to affordability. I'm hoping that this is a hot topic discussion for said leaders when it comes time to reach the podiums and have their debates. But I also hope more provinces start to speak up. I know I'd like to see Danielle Smith or Scott Moe say something about this issue, since, again, thousands of families are now headed to Canada, unchecked, unvetted, unsecured, unsponsored, here to live off of our welfare system, here to take advantage of all the loopholes in Canadian society. What are we doing? If people want to preserve their country, now's the time to say something. At least that's my opinion. Let me know yours down below. Let me know what you guys think down below. If it's your first time here, I hope this video has earned your subscription. Make sure as you're hitting that button, you click the bell for notifications. Leave a thumbs up and a comment on the way out. These videos have been getting absolutely crushed lately. YouTube has dropped us 75% of our viewers simply because they don't want this information getting out. And I only know that because my moderators, people who are directly linked to this channel, are not being informed when videos drop. So please, please help support censorship. Leave a thumbs up and a comment on the way out if you enjoyed the video. Also, make sure to join us tonight here on the channel and every Friday night for Friday Night Fringe, our weekly live stream where we talk about everything that's happened in the country throughout the week, everything coming up in the week ahead, and a little bit of back and forth within our community. I'm looking very forward to hearing what you guys have to say tonight in the chat. I look forward to it every week. Definitely the highlight of my week, and I look forward to seeing each and every one of you there again tonight, starting at 6 p.m. Pacific time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and have a great rest of your day. I'll catch you on the next one.